Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Jacob Efeni, and if you are joining this channel for the first time, I want to welcome you to this channel. On this channel, we talk about how to make money online through various methods such as CPA marketing, affiliate marketing, blogging, and so many more. Okay, so on this channel, we teach you everything practically on how you can actually make steady income online using your smartphone or your PC. Okay, so very soon we are going to update so many videos on how you can actually do this. And if you're also into Amazon KDP publishing, we are going to show you how you can actually make money from Amazon KDP. Okay, so today the video we are going to be working on today is how to get AdSense approval. Recently I posted a short. The short is here. I posted a short showing that I've approved 50 websites, okay, in 12 months. So let me show you some of the websites I've approved. Let's say nairasite.com.ng. Okay, so it's still loading. If you look at the header here, there's an ad here, so wait for it to load. Okay, so previously I worked on this, so I sold this blog recently. I think maybe the blog is on ads limit, I don't know. Let's check, let me see, because what I'm seeing here is that it looks like the blog is already on ads limit. Okay, let me show you another one again. Brilla Web. This was one of my favorite blog before, so somebody made me a good offer, so I sold it off. This is site. Okay, if you look at it here, look at the AdSense showing here. Okay, let me open one of the blog posts. So all the articles you are seeing on this site, I actually wrote them myself because I was the owner of the site before selling it off. Okay, so what we are going to do today, I'm going to show you how you can approve a site using Blogger CMS. Okay, so if you don't know what Blogger CMS is, Blogger is a platform owned by Google where you can actually host a blog and publish content. Okay, so AdSense, for those of you that don't know what AdSense is all about, AdSense is a product owned by Google where they pay publishers some particular percentage of money for every ads being clicked by visitors. Okay, so what we are going to do, I'm going to make sure that I show you how you can set up this blog with less than $5, depending on your country and depending on where you are buying your domain, because we are going to be working with a custom domain. Okay, so there are so many criteria that you need to meet in order for you to get AdSense approved on your blog. The number one among all of these criteria is content. That is why they always say that content is king when it comes to blogging. Okay, you might have a very good design, you might have nice graphics on your site, nice color, but when the content is not good enough, automatically Google will not approve you, because Google is more interested in your content than even your design. Even though quite alright, the design plays a very important role on your blog. Okay, so in this video I'm going to show you how you can actually get a premium theme, which I'm going to give it to you for free, because I actually bought the theme which I use for approving most of my blog. So there are some specific kind of themes that are designed to actually work with Google, and Google are well impressed when you design your blog with those themes. Okay, I'm going to give you my favorite one at the end of this video. You can download it for free because I actually bought it, but you can use it for free. Okay, so the number one thing you need to do is to make sure that your content is great. I want to try and make sure that this video is short enough. On a normal day, if we are going to go deep into AdSense, it might end up becoming a course, but I'm going to try and make this video short and straight to the point. Okay, so the number one thing you need to do is to make sure that you have great content, and you need to make sure that you have a minimum of 50 content. Usually when before last year 2022 to 2023, I've been approving blogs with less than 10 to 15 articles, but of recent Google made an update which affected the way I approve websites. So at some point I find it difficult because I was actually working. Sometimes I work with 15 articles and automatically I get approval. So I have to work and work. And what I later discovered in 2023 is that there are specific numbers of articles that guarantees you 100% approval, which is 50 and above. Sometimes you might even get, because I even experimented one with 25, but the length of the article was kind of long and Google approved that. Okay, but for you to get the exact result, I will advise you to work with 50 articles. And 2, your articles need to have your H1, H2, H3 and so on. Okay, you need to structure your articles properly, so for easy navigation, for users to actually pick what they would want out of the article, because sometimes it's not everybody that wants to read the entire article. They are looking for a particular thing. That's why sometimes when you come to a site, there's a link you are looking for, you might just skim through the article, you might not even want to read the whole of the article, and you go for that link. Okay, so that is how it is. You have to structure your article properly so that users can just even skim if they are not ready to read in detail, and they go to where they want and get the information they need from that particular article. And 2, you need to make sure that each and every article published on the blog should be 1,500 words and above. The minimum should be 1,500 words. You can write less, but if you want to get approval, you need to make sure that you are writing 1,500 words and above. Okay, so now let me make a recap of what I said before. You need to have great articles. You need to have a minimum of 50 articles if you want sure approval in 2023. You need to have great design, and you need to have an article that is not less than 1,500 words. So let's say from the range of 1,500 words to 2,000 words. That is a guarantee approval to you. And 2, if you want to get approval, try to avoid using AI. Okay, I've seen a lot of people being tempted by ChatGPT. They tend to write their articles using ChatGPT. Sometimes they might be lucky to get approval, but the success rate of approval with AdSense using ChatGPT is from 25 to 30%. So that is not a guaranteed number to work with. But if you want to get sure approval, you need to manually write your article. And if you are writing your article, make sure that the article is actually speaking to your audience in such a way that is speaking to your audience, so that they can get connected to your article. Because when somebody is reading your article and the person feels as if you are talking directly to the person, you are solving his problem, you understand the pain, and you understand just try to make that room for that sympathy and empathy in your writing. By that way, your users will get connected to your article and you avoid bounce rate. Okay, so with that all said, in this video I'm going to show you the practical step-by-step process on how you can actually set up this. So the first thing you need to do now is to get a custom domain. So there are different places you can get a custom domain. If you are from any other country outside Nigeria, I would advise you to go to namecheap.com to get a domain. But if you are within Nigeria or any African country, I think Domain King is a great one, but you can still work with other company. But I prefer to use Domain King when I'm buying a Nigerian domain, which is .com.ng. Okay, so now look at it. All you need is a domain. You don't need to buy an hosting. I think my PC is hanging up. I don't know why. I think I have too many tabs open. My PC is hanging. Okay, so now you need to go and create an account with Namecheap. Once you create an account, then you go and buy a domain from them, which you are going to use the domain search and search for the kind of domain you want, and then you buy. And when you are using Namecheap to buy your domain, you can buy them as cheap as $7.98 per year. You can buy your domain from Domain King. Like you see, .com.ng is being sold for 1,200 naira, which is less than $2 here in Nigeria. Then .com 10,000 naira. You can see you can buy from here, or you can come to Namecheap. If you are from any other foreign country, you can buy from here for $7.98 per year. So once you do that, the next thing you are going to do now, you are going to create a Blogger account for that. Okay, so what you are going to do now is to go to blogger.com. Once it opens, it will ask you to create a blog. Then you create that blog. Okay, so if you look at it now from here, I already have a blog here. This is more like my draft, where I draft some of my articles. Okay, so this is more like a draft. I've not published anything yet. This is a blog. So let me open this in a new tab. So if you look at it now, this is showing stallionupdate.blogspot.com, because I've not connected a custom domain. So if you look at it now, I just installed a theme. This is a theme that I just installed here. Okay, so now what you're going to do now, you're going to set up this blog and make sure that the domain name is corresponding with your niche. Let's say if you are going to create a finance blog, let's say it should sound something like finance. Let's say financeguru.com, financeweb.com, financeTherapy.com. You understand? Just have to make it so that if somebody sees that domain, the person should be able to know what the content is all about without even going through your site. Okay, so once you do that, so once you buy your domain and everything, you have to come and link your domain with Blogger here. So for you to link your domain here, you have to come to settings. Then you go to your custom domain. This is where you are going to come to. Let's say stallionupdate.com. So let me save. So once you click on save, it will tell you that okay, blog may not be hosted on naked domain. So now let's do this. Let's say www.stallionupdate.com. So let me save. So now if you look at it, there's a pop-up here. It's saying that we have not been able to verify your authority to this domain. On your domain registrar website, locate your domain name server, which is the DNS settings, and enter the following two CNAME records, which is this and this. Okay, so if you are using Domain King and if you are not used to this process, this is a technical stuff. I don't want to go deep into this because I want to focus on the AdSense approval. Maybe in some other video I will explain the step-by-step process on how to actually link this on your DNS. Okay, so now you can just chat up your support and copy this. You copy this, your CNAME, this CNAME record, or you can just copy everything like this. Then you send it to them and they will update it to your DNS. Okay, same thing with Namecheap. You can do that with Namecheap. Their support system is one of the best so far I've seen when it comes to solving problems. Okay, so they will help you out and link this for you. I'm going to create a video on how to also do that on Namecheap. So for now, let's move on. So now, by the time your domain is linked, what you are going to see here, instead of seeing stallionupdate.blogspot, it will become stallionupdate.com, because this will automatically redirect. When you view the blog, it will automatically redirect you to that. Okay, so the theme that we are going to use is called Majestic. So what you're going to do now, if you want to install that theme now, you come to theme, then you come to restore, you click on restore, then you click on upload. Okay, so now let me go to my download. Okay, this is a theme I want to use here. Majestic premium version. I bought this theme for 11 point something dollars, I can't remember, but I'm going to give it to you for free, which you can download through the link I'm going to drop on the pinned comment. Okay, so now I've restored this theme. Now if I refresh this now, you see the new update of the theme. Okay, so this is a new update. This is how the theme looks like. This is how the theme looks like. This is the footer section of the theme. Then this is the subscription, newsletter subscription. And this for ads. When you have ads will display here. And these are the categories. You can actually replace this picture, replace the name and everything here. I'm going to do that in another video, how to customize this theme and everything. Okay, so once you have done that, now you take your time to customize this. Make sure you create a logo for your site, set up your menu navigation, and make sure they are actually redirecting to the right URL. Excuse me. Okay, so once you are done with that, then you start writing. So one thing I want you to know is that you need to create you need to create 4 to 5 categories, or let's say 3 is still okay. So what you're going to do, let's say for example this category 1, category 2, category 3. So what you're going to do now, category 1, make sure you have at least 10 posts on this with 1,500 to 2,000 words, 10 posts also on this category, and 10 posts on this category. And also make sure that you don't use copyrighted pictures. If you are looking for free pictures, you can go to Pixabay. Okay, so Pixabay is a place where you can actually get free images in HD. You can search any kind of image here and use it for your blog post. Or there's another way I do that. You can go to canva.com to create your custom images. Still loading. You can use Canva to create your custom images. So what you do now, come to create design. Then do now, when you're on the banner landscape, you click on it. It's open in another tab here. I think my network is kind of slow. I don't know what's happening today. Okay, so let's wait for it to load. Okay, once it has finished loading here, here's something you do. You can just come here and type ondev, ONDEV. Then you click on enter. Then you select this. Okay, so once this has loaded, you can now replace this name. Let's say credit card tips. Okay, then now you can now replace this with another text. It may be something like latest article. Then here you can replace it with your blog name. Let's say Stallion update.com. So now we want to make use of a copyrighted image and we want to customize it so that it will become our own image. So what you are going to do now, let's say credit card. Excuse me. I don't know why my PC is kind of hanging. I think I need to refresh the PC. Okay, so now you come to images. Most of the images that are here when you search for an image on Google are copyrighted images. But for us to convert it into our own image, this is what we are going to do. Let's say we want to work with this particular image now. You open this. This is a copyrighted image. So what you are going to do now, you copy this image. Just click on right click. Then you click on copy image. Then you come to Canva. Then you click on paste, which is Ctrl V. So once you paste, then you delete the image. Then you go back to upload. Here's the upload of the image. Then you drag and put it into this. So automatically this is here. Then you can now adjust this color. Let's say we want to turn this into black. Say black. Then this is our logo. If you have your logo, you can replace this with your logo. So automatically this image is now copyrighted with your own brand. Okay, so whenever somebody searches this image, the person will see this and the person will know that this image is coming from your blog, which automatically can even increase your traffic. Then you can now download the image and use it for your blog post. Okay, so the next thing you are going to do now, you need to create all your pages, and the important pages for you to use in order for you to get AdSense are the About Us page, the Contact Us page, then Terms and Conditions, then Privacy Policy, and then you can even add Cookies Policy. Then you add a sitemap for your site. Okay, so once you have all these pages, then you are good to go. And make sure you have text in those pages. Like About Us page, now you can write about you or about your brand. Then Contact Us page, you can provide all the available information someone can use to contact you through your blog. Then the Privacy Policy, you can use something like Privacy Policy Generator. Privacy Policy Generator, you click on this, then you go down, there's this free one here, this one, Privacy Policy Generator.info. You can click on it. So you enter your company name here, your website name there, then your website URL, then you fill in everything, then it will generate you a privacy policy. Then you copy and put it into your page which you are going to create new page. Create a page, let's say privacy policy. Then you just paste it here. So you paste your privacy policy here, then you publish. So this is what you are going to do for all your pages. Don't forget About Us, Contact Us, Privacy Policy, Terms and Condition, Disclaimer, and Cookies Policy or Sitemap. Okay, those are the most important pages you need to have on your site, because if you don't have those pages on your site, Google will not approve your blog. So that is basically everything you need to do if you want to get AdSense approval. So let me recap everything, because I'm going to go deep into this particular topic, it might end up becoming a course, because even right now I'm working on a detailed course that explains step-by-step process on how to do this, because I explained everything bit by bit from design. I break down how you can actually customize your template, then how you can write your articles, how you can source for articles, how you can plan your articles, and everything you need to know concerning approval. It is a step-by-step course. I think it's about 15 videos. So if you are interested in the course, just indicate. I'm going to release a course by next month. Okay, so by the time I have like 50 people that showed interest in it, I'm going to release a course. It's very affordable, so I will do that. And it comes with a lot of bonuses, because I'm going to give you like 5 different premium themes that guarantee you approval on AdSense. Okay, so a recap of everything: make sure you have good articles. Your article shouldn't be less than 1,500 words. It should be like from 1,500 words to 2,000 words. Okay, so the next thing you need to do is to use a premium theme, which I'm going to provide for you at the end of this, in the description of this video. Then after that, you need to make sure that you are using a custom domain, because there's an advantage of using a custom domain over using the default Blogspot domain. Okay, so like for the Blogspot now, it's a product owned by Google, so that means there's every probability that tomorrow Google can delete your blog. You no longer have access to your blog and your AdSense. But when you have your custom domain, so even though Google deleted your Blogger blog, you still have access to your domain, which you can host on any other platform like WordPress and still have your blog with you. Okay, so with that all said, make sure your articles are good. Make sure you have all your pages, which is the About Us, Contact Us, Privacy Policy page. Make sure you have all those pages complete. Then your navigation, make sure that your navigation are redirecting properly to their URL. these are the navigation, and on each navigation category of the navigation, make sure you have at least 10 posts, 10, 10, 10. So the reason why I said 5, because each of them you have 10 here, 10 here, 10 here, 10 here, automatically it becomes 50 blog posts on your blog. And 2, also make sure that your domain is at least 2 months old. Even though quite alright, I've seen scenario whereby Google approve blogs with 2 weeks old domain, but it is advisable for you to have a domain that's at least old like 2 months in order for Google to know that this domain is into business, not just to get approval. Okay, so with that all said, that is the end of our video. So if you follow each and everything that I describe and show you in this video, you are going to get sure approval for your AdSense. So I can't go deep into this because it might end up becoming too long and boring. So if you want it as a course, just indicate, because I'm going to release this course and I'm going to contact you when the course is ready. So hopefully by August this course is going to be ready. So if you're interested, just drop a comment and I will give you access to this course at an affordable rate. And please don't forget to smash on the subscribe button and click on the bell icon so that whenever I drop a new video, you should be among the first people that will receive the notification of my video. And thank you for watching. I still remain Jacob Efeni.